Voices are what former President John Dramani Mahama at the launch of the NDC manifesto, and the last one at Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia Emra Onyan media encounter are opening up for questions and scrutiny. Yababe TSC manifesto no proper. Now these two manifestos na and somewhere a woman and somewhere and non nebe solve Ghana is kasem kona na and I say it is saying Professor Isaac Boadi, a Dean, Faculty of Accounting and Finance, UPSA. Prof, welcome back.
Yeah, those of you,
Prof, first of all, I think sir, the issue of manifestos and how you see manifestos na medebe shase. If you say manifestos, if you say Airbano, you would hear a lot of Ghanaians or some Ghanaians indicating say you're bringing manifestos, you're bringing promises. How do you see the relevance of manifestos in this time and age? We don't seem to have a national plan. Party be a bar, also with this, will be a programs, will be a policies, will be a proposal, and a debumino. Ususu say manifestos in general. I yield the benefit be ama oman for, and Ghana from ton koso emma womeni embre manifesto so by paying attention to the woman no so found to abana.
Let me say a very good question. You know what we say? Manifesto a day.
Okay.
If we be or from social contracts. Ovisional will not find them.
Okay.
Also the P.
Okay, sir.
Who the peer won't mean can go from our own document here. It's a contract to it, my whole dear cassette. Or by catch and Superman way.
Yeah.
This is Happy FM.
We have manifesto swat. Or first year of administration, so to me we need elections, sir. It forms a first part of your budget.
Okay.
It's a very important document. Now there be a guide do Emma
Okay.
at every point in time. Inter year now for manifesto be a person judge here. Besides, are there measurable things a woman now between us as some say? Or can say 100 days, or can say 10 days, or 1 month may way, why are now ye? So for manifesto not a big number. I am out that kakra.
Okay. Measurability, timelines. Okay. To be fair, manifesto, first of all, Lumbusan who said, we do a bit timid studio at home. Okay.
Measurable ones.
Okay.
Seek out the bear project home.
Okay.
How a bear woman.
Okay.
Become manifesto what and how.
This is Happy FM.
The UPSA any choir before Swayeno.
And one.
Okay.
Now, if you will be said, near Emma GDO manifesto, no. Because of lack of education.
Lack of education.
You indicate your mind for no year to extend, say, you can soon for so. Today, be another casa, near casa, a Caribbean, near so document how many of us it may acquire push him.
Education you need about manifestos, and I'm a and now say it is the fact to say manifesto a whole implementation or a form into your mouth full evidence of Nyawosawayeno and into Munimujidi. Emudia a way sway.
That is the first part. The first
education
part is education. Because me papa catch me says, oh, person Ghana new dia Sikasia.
Okay.
This is Happy FM.
Yeah, my mom discuss Tasha Bible.
Said that. Baby, I was honest. I feel some say you must say over the years, no. Say we know about year. It's a pressure on my for to to abandon so no so the result say me can say we to me find one by in you know move away from the manifesto away. 3. We live in a world that night we are seeing and quantity.
No question.
You bit messy, we are so maybe another country, not a kind.
Yeah.
The mountain in Konya was also
castle bay.
No one catch will be so bad, but will you be? But when you are quite church anymore, the piano will become manifesto power. I have not been so bad manifesto part more microphone call around. We did what him.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, manifesto so the other day. And see, these are problems. I would say a war manifesto.
If you honest, we send a message. You say almost story book with Marina Samba. We try to touch that.
But I tell you, so you be all pay attention to manifestos.
Yeah.
There are so many things. Just a budget is very dear. We say budget the other day. The budget, me other programs will be saying opportunities of budget will be here. So you're a business person, no opportunities are. Can you read the budget?
How?
You see where allocations of resources are.
Okay.
What could you actually?
Na Ghana hands are not here.
Well, we know the dance here. Sometimes we have a party card.
Yeah.
But I tell people have tried. If you could try, baby, brave. Or one, you're rejecting. Or two, third one, Sakai.
Okay.
Or you're better off, so be on call cry. No, can't answer. In terms of say, here.
Okay.
Here.
Yeah.
Good.
To that extent, two manifestos see a DM pane because and then the economic and fiscal policies of NPP and NDC. Now a comparative analysis I heard near speaking to the issues that confronted Ghana. But I got some messages before I started program on Omoka said Adentina, just NPP and NDC manifestos. Alan has launched the manifesto. Question is, what analysis now, why are you concentrating on NPP and NDC at this time? Or maybe I wait me
Maybe I should say how UPSA question for you're very analytical. You're catching you're very calculated my answer.
Meaning so you're competent
UPSA who say and you let's hear from Fanchai.
Sure.
I say traditionally no. So two parties here na nita actually.
Okay.
I'm say for Fantoso parties so Abba.
Party movement.
And I see some so I manifesto. Na I always
from a plan. Manifesto.
That's very good. And see always analysis also do na the boom. Na yesterday say I'm banning this way. I say menya another opportunity because na cry yin be
no kwasem
yin 1 hour waiting finish you know me just opportunity for bar you be nyina beka analysis
but all share these two parties because omo manya kwan no manage your mind sikasem pen
over the years
it is fair say be hwe omo programs omo dey ba kane wadaroma yankoye ni mu na analysis no o sha see free he na observations ni bi eden
I say last week, Saturday, I say
NDC4. Yeah.
In fact, manifesto no, there's a banter, strong word in the documents.
So
one of you
okay.
One of you it's so interesting. Say
this is
election. Plenty of people make a baby. I say the shank of what we shape characters and opinions. Na Yebe says that here for any politics and because that's not what we do.
Exactly.
Na emu ni pese ene se ye pese ma obi okoto aba no. Odi ajimu fan koto. Yemfa bantwa. Yemfa crazy emedada. Nemo policies da we mi sha o kan we nti mi sha obi obetima ye we ma me fan koto. Nti bi say nanse no at the phone book.
Okay.
We can dear, we can dear. Son also enjoy or mine.
Okay.
October.
Yeah.
Now, and selling this for Koya Mudia, 9 before your Mudia.
No crap.
Now, before you buy Mudia, no. Who send this for your youth manifesto?
No crap. Oh, my campus.
The campus.
Yeah.
A day or two before, and then this is for so yeah.
NPP before Mudia.
Only in NDC for so
yeah.
NDC year, and I'm sorry, China. You about me as well press conference.
Media encounter.
So say it's a banter.
Say almost match
yeah.
Good for good.
I'm sure next week's another one. So Kaka can shape on mine.
And now Dr. Bamia was in Greater Accra.
Okay.
John Mahama was also in Accra.
Good.
We're told say Nenso Kran or Twaso.
That's the beauty of democracy.
Yeah.
We count there, we count there. You know, we are be out there.
No correct.
but also hundia. I feel started the entire analysis. Open say NDC for the theme big toja.
Okay.
And so me started going before you dey and NDC for there. Na yi sadia we be via media so they will be the connoisseur. It has idea is literacy we borrow from people, we make a reference only time we mistake so we make a reference to be a coffee fee any actual.
Okay,
This is happy
We learn from the best practice. In this MPP this for say and this why the number for the account one but only make reference to that.
Okay.
See that's only
but before we proceed, I will say a quick one on that. When we share two manifestos, is it true, say, there is some level of importation of ideas and similarity, direct quotations, and I believe say, I didn't appear had the same thing appear. Did you observe anything like that?
I say so which of TV or who's about coffee? Abolish. To what the fun idea?
Okay, Obianso say abolish. Any abolishing?
No, who's similarity between now?
Okay, all right.
Nine brofuntino. Obika say implement, Obika say launch, Obika say days, Obika. But I'm saying on a good time. My other analysis for that similarity.
Okay, we'll look at that.
Say way far away for it.
Also, now into coin.
Until we had the various teams number 5, NPP said selfless leadership, bold solution.
Yeah.
And I said for jobs and business. And I also say NDC for said resetting Ghana, jobs, accountability
and prosperity. It's just when I doubt two manifestos no.
How you started from?
Okay.
Until we can say on my bold solution. We can say resetting. I'm crunching present. So I don't know.
We shall say for reset.
Reset. Say for what to laptop now when your problem there's okay. Sign for factory. Just say we are uncoy.
Yeah.
Into also sign cost starting of.
Yeah.
Into one person just say or minor. Being cool,
yeah.
I say. It don't even say what key sign your money now.
Okay.
And it was interesting structure. So we started NDC for
the stay there.
First, is to analyze the content of the messenger. Flag bearers,
okay.
Not the entire document.
Okay.
But the message and key point in their own message.
Okay.
The two on manifesto before 13 items from each of the paragraphs.
Okay.
And I'm 13 also for NDC.
Okay.
Each paragraph.
13. The one I said I said all limited to 13, and I said 13 is what you actually found.
Per the if I'm saying the structure of the buy.
Okay.
And now content analysis. We share each paragraph.
Okay.
Man knowledge of person provided.
Okay.
So I got 13.
Okay. Wow.
Which 13. Which was fair. But when she look kind, or Ghana for us in the first or static aside.
In the case of Dr. Baumia.
Good.
Okay.
We are not Ghana for us spirit.
Okay.
In the midst of COVID, na sefoni na yejina. We are not say it is possible.
Okay.
And also can say, as someone is can say, I have never once asked, what is in it for me? A person say, are you clean? On you bribe, on you corrupt. You be so be as a then a woman. The tactic as a Nigerian then a woman. Also, through education, hard work, you achieve BB. And you also the times we live calls for leadership that place you fed. Place and I'll be by be fast and marketing VM 13 or say I invite you to vote for me as your president.
Yeah. And for NPP candidates as your members of parliament.
Into Australia. And Australia for MPs.
Okay.
And VA. I feel called NDC. You also content. Or say or starting and also soon a high and I say Papa ne Bonnie.
Okay.
We no say manifesto each say and young share them no major be concern across the country.
Okay.
Just a stakeholder.
And we actually also saw that engagement extensively.
Good in that, which reflected.
Yeah.
We are say Ghanaians are demonstrating resilience in the difficult. And we can't answer difficult.
Entrepreneur we no kind. Because similarities be pure good.
I feel also these dream aspirations are connected to the vision of the February. Ghana is headed in the wrong direction. It must be risky. And a confirming the theme resetting. Because I call that wrong.
Exactly.
Good. Also, we offer Ghanaian people work. We are the last one, the ninth. We will implement 24-hour economy. And I'm expecting fast implementation. The main one. Okay. I promise to exert accountability from all public officials, past
and present.
Not do it to her. Till we on main speeches. I feel core. Now we will go into NPP4. I'll nominate you first. I have a banter now.
Okay.
I'm going to report to you where NDC.
But you're NPP.
No, I'm saying
where NPP.
After that slide, I will say yes, fine. On stay here.
Okay.
Ghana will elect for NPP.
The Ghana will elect for the NPP. Okay.
Until who say banter next start waha. NDC na chere so no handle my NPP.
Yeah.
To chere no the man
Omaya Ujama
NPP for. Na NPP for manifesto also by can what they also inherited from
NDC.
I feel no difference so we my wrong accounts and our wrong.
Okay.
And this for some January 10 and then my NPP. Often NPP also cancel January 4.
Yeah. Interesting.
See, first one, also on mine, just sound economy.
Okay.
The my NPP 4. Now that the GDP ratio, 5.6, 55.6. I feel so set official or say stable credit rating.
Yeah.
Now economy and also unemployment rate. No form. We no say industry and manufacturing sector grew by 4.3. Obi no say on my investments into the country, or making significant investment in the petroleum upstream. Cost so yes, petrol for more. FAS and you might buy my own. And I say we also create a strategic cash buffer.
This is Happy FM.
And in that, the structure also in your sinking fund, stabilization fund, not the figures in your toho.
For instance, so when you come and say, or catch the gun for say, or say, or jazz, and our Yenshia,
Eddie
JMPP, a bear sure says good. Okay. And wafa. The fact is Okriti Ghana Infrastructure Investment Fund. Also, we have $270 million was our fund in him. Or also say we have sinking fund. We have $500 million room.
Good.
And also we have stabilization fund.
Good.
And we have $300 million a room. Interesting. Because we also hear from the NPP Omoka say he left a broke economy. Interesting.
Infrastructure investment.
Yeah.
Also delivered on much infrastructure investment across the sectors. No more University of Ghana,
Medical Center,
Ultramodern, or Tema Port, Tema 3. We no more established Ghana first ever gas processing plant at
Twabo Gas.
Or Boadi now so. We have 5. Also call the next 5. To call the next 5. Or also call the next 5 for her. Legacy debt. Send your way or sans investment in energy sector.
But legacy debt is also chimukakra because obi tie obafo say oje kato.
Let me say the arrangement
okay
net da ho a power suppliers
okay
ESLA energy sector levy exactly disca gum to pay terms no
say e kana net da power sector near we ye fa ho ansa na wo gya ho akono and so create ESLA
good okay to good and so what been for Over massive investment, expanded national electricity coverage. We are not called cocoa output. Then our cocoa. So you will annual cocoa output.
966,000 metric tons for 2016-2017.
We are not say elimination of shift system. We kind of say school for Korea, say na say for
Korean school.
We need if you home we will improve people book to textbook ratio.
I see.
In our course, and we are not bar say Bank of Ghana, as in bank. Or your new state-owned enterprises, or also so your enterprise ECG were profitable.
Okay. Sano
Jano. And so we be getting ya we come back. No one can analysis no question na analysis. We no say back no so dem jai on mine and sana oko. Into NPP manifesto on also be can ontimi nka Obeka no also heritage.
You are also better.
Good.
This is Happy FM.
Interesting.
It was a banter. Also be 2 and you were 60. We saw there 10. We saw be 2 6. Until I say coffee we no cocoa no coye.
Ejako jama.
Until before starting our manifesto no. Also we inherited economy was in deep crisis.
The NPP for shall say chere Omaya Joma Jama. Okay.
And I'm starting first one. I say better man 2016, no man not proactive.
Okay.
We no say between 2013 2016, CDNA are depreciated by 17.7%. Over share, Oko bag no so giant now, so giant 9 something.
Yeah.
9.7 or so.
9.7.
9.7. Nti ati for the call back na coach Hwana Avia all mine no carry no ha.
This is
9.7 or so. We say 17.7.
Yeah.
Government could not meet critical obligations. We can say the way.
Yeah, tier 2
pensions for
we threaten demonstrations near the idea because NDC are buying that but no moon tuya.
Sankrofon is
okay.
We are about 3.1 billion. So that's kind of as at that period. Also, we can peace UN peacekeepers be near the Demoka.
Ampa.
I also see some gay demonstrations at the point in time. Sika about 13 million in arrears was owed to peacekeeping personnel on UN and related duties.
Yeah.
Also, we are not 5 years of doing so. Also, no better heritage. Yahu Bako, other one.
What you saw your investment or anyhow address a legacy debt.
Good.
But when changing the status of doing so at the time I will jail my nama and the NPP Amanyoko.
No, we saw no more heritage.
Okay.
5 years of doing so. We are not sad doing so no so they buy. No man every year be a 680 million annually.
Okay.
Business. It's a cripple businesses. We are not because VRA, Greco, TOR, ECG. Not a camino.
Okay. Number 2, you know.
Number 2, you know. And no more a cofa, take or pay.
Okay.
You buy, whom celebrate, son, cosum. We are not say financial services. Sandy better also ma financial service including bank, microfinance, God is love. They all were shut down.
Banking sector cleanup.
Crisis in the buy. The last one. Also the government was rigged with high levels of official corruption.
Okay.
Create loot and share.
Okay. Kaipa Justice Doche.
Good. Into Nyoma 60, no some may heritage.
This is Happy FM.
And now 6.
Analysis.
Is it the case is okay, you proceed. You person all right. To also.
And see only an bar Ghana now.
And where NPP or Kasa? Dr. Bami Kasa now NDC.
Where NDC?
Okay. The NPP's mess.
Good.
Okay.
Until you no also heritage, you know. No, so I sign this for the mess I want to say.
Okay.
After we are 9 people about our achievements.
Okay.
You see the way.
Yeah.
What's a mess? Yes, and you're achieving it. Also, Ghana is bankrupt. Yeah,
John Mahama.
Reckless and unhinged borrowing. Nekoso.
Okay.
Obligations in arrears. Corruption. Oh my. Economy is classified.
And I said, just say,
I say,
because economy is classified.
yeah, I say, it's a kind of borrow, say, be behind, and you're classifying. Okay,
credit ratings
and so far. And I'm saying, cool, you saw it. There's a grade.
I think so. We've been downgraded.
Yes, and it's over the period.
Yeah.
But we've seen some upwards sometimes.
Okay.
It's back and forth sometimes. It happens. Capital market closed. Who say you can't say intimate capital market? That's a domestic action program.
Yeah,
good. Next exodus of high youth. Before Johnny feel my
Johnny
tax and the cost regime name. General reporter. Brimage airport for player. Sana or good. State capture.
So also can NPP mess no.
Also can mess no. I say unbearable cost of living. Reallocation of multinational companies.
Sure.
Companies 7 penny. I don't know whether Vodafone what is all now.
Oh, Vodafone says tell us on take over.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Tell us on Vodafone call.
Vodafone call.
This is happy.
Now unemployment rate 15%. Youth unemployment. International reputation tarnished. You need BBI or my.
You need the power amanone.
Good. Free fall of cities. A call from contractors and service providers suffocating.
Yeah.
Hundreds of thousands of job losses. And I said Kaba.
Family and friends.
Sena or no kind say messy woman.
Okay.
I feel put in an NPP before Saba. The achievements.
So I don't know where say the mijama near me beto ye.
To be able to say.
To be able to see. Any near my okay.
This is where the pattern is.
So when I say ubi bo wakutia na oman response. Okay.
And today Biano from it's so interesting to read. But every big documents one shall own take. Also achievements. NPP also are 72 achievements.
This is Happy FM.
And out of the 72, the men in number.
Okay.
If them kit to be to record and no the various achievements.
Okay.
The achievements in Ebini.
Yeah.
Out of 72. Also or created jobs. 2.3 million jobs.
Fee 2017.
Jobs are created. Crawford might testify. That's a figure. Constructed more fishing landing sites. Increased scholarship beneficiary by 70%. For a school. Now,
I buy for Muhuka. Scholarship.
In fact, I won't take school. Only school. I won't take the importance of that scholarship. It's very important.
But of course, there are recent issues about the way your spending can be and all of that.
Which is a bit worrying. Settle the arrears as our peacekeepers for more.
Okay.
So can say
peacekeeping $13 million.
Cleared.
Okay.
Good. Paid public sector workers even during COVID-19 period. I was there. I enjoyed it. Now, constructed more sports facility, extended national health insurance coverage. Lowest increase in electricity tariffs, and also extended rural telephony network. Penetration is about 70% or so.
Mobile telephony. We need to improve because there are some places in Ghana who call. And it's a human rights issue actually.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, we should have the ability to communicate. It's a human rights issue, and we need to look at it.
Our lawyers will help us do this. Sometimes you call
emergency at all, not so called human rights.
And it's an additional cost.
It
when
is.
a call drops and you call again, it takes you.
Of course.
Save the deposit of 4.6 million
bank depositors, banking sector cleaning.
Good. abolish or reduce 221
separate taxes.
Kind of NPP the debate also.
Nuisance taxes. We're for the nuisance taxes.
And it's also for draconian
Taxes, yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Good. Now, say total number of public libraries are increasing. Kept the light on for 8 years after 5 years of doing so. Triple the capitation grant
per child.
Reduce import duties by 50 between 2019 and 2021. So, achievement.
Okay.
Endorse. I feel, yeah, near TSC promises.
Okay.
Your first sectors. And a promise will be a year. So, call the next one now. Offer the various solutions. Okay. We prefer solution to our sectorial issues. Now, OSHA NDC. Idea, I'm so sure solutions now.
Solutions.
Offer solutions, no. The NDC 4 year, and the NPP 4 so year. NDC 4 year, 260. I'm sorry, go back.
Okay, I be go back why. Baby, John Mahama and Dr. Bamia picture not done.
Good.
Solutions for sectorial issues, exactly. In Dr. Bamia's manifesto, or say. My
sectors, no.
Okay.
Me promises and then solutions or person of the core sector be
okay.
And that of NDCs.
We are near Odeba. About solve problems. No.
Good. The action see because manifesto all my background kakra you feedback. Then now into use the word I will.
Okay.
I will. It's a future issues. Also the solution to the various sectors, no. 263.
So sectors are what problems are no.
Solutions or
they call no can in our boom 263.
Good.
To Dr. Bamia 263 proposed solutions for all the sectors
issues.
Okay, awesome.
That of
John Mahama
I see
233 solutions. Okay.
Maybe I'm not wrong with the calculation, fine, but a bit more challenging.
It may be more or
this
less.
Is what I found out in the document. And see, Obiana near or Pesoye.
Okay.
Well, of course, elections, so I have Baban and see, it gives an idea. You be sure Obiana hoarding, be or Peso there hoarding a
okay.
Now, okay, the next one, what for be sectors now, my 15 sectors.
Okay. 15 sectors.
15 sectors.
Okay.
Let's make policies are
yeah.
And to share that of NDC, not share NPP.
Okay.
Not share percentages. Be a homoden original path
is happy.
Offer economic policies are NPP. You will bear 4.
Okay. 4 economic
policies.
4 solutions for the economy
or policies.
Okay. 4 policies. 4 economic policies. Okay.
In that area.
Okay.
4. Now, it could be say we are implementing more. The other ones could also mean about mistakes, who mistakes in the way to make some of the solution better. A dear woman, 1.5%. Other one at 21.9. And not sure a hodena was out.
Okay. So, Prof, so that it will be the principle I did follow in academia.
Okay.
So, in the case of economic policies, Dr. Baumia identify 4 economic policies about solve problems within that sector.
Yeah, per the manifesto.
And per John Mahama's manifesto, no. Economic policies are proposing a 51.
Is happy FM.
And in terms of percentage, Dr. Baumia did not hold me a 1.5. And John Mahama did 21.9.
Good.
Question is more was true in the case of John Mahama because a 51 and now a more was true because SaaS solutions, indeed. And no solutions are here as economic policies.
Oh no, in terms of weight. Number of solutions or
all right.
Not in terms of say a year and now say a year.
Okay. All right. Matthias.
Good. Matthias.
Okay.
But out of the total figures, I'm the 2 journal.
Okay.
And yes, our percentage.
All right. That's fine.
And see, education policies. 29
policies now Dr. Bauma are proposing. That amounts to 11%.
Good.
NDC proposing 20 educational policies.
Educational policy.
That is 8.6%. Okay.
Obia will have reasons unknown to us. Because document you and no one can.
Yeah.
But we can also between the adjoint to tone. Okay, or what buy mun for say when your economic policy more. I say solution ways for say or more. And to buy that of health policies.
Yeah.
You know 7
for NPP.
Yes. 10 for NDC.
Okay.
Energy and petroleum policies. 29 against 11. Agricultural policies, let me say policies should be 25 against 29.
Okay.
Sports development policies 8 against 10. Creative arts and tourism 4
against 5.
Now about transportation policies 57.
Wow.
Against
that's a lot, eh?
Good.
57 against 12.
And when we take transportations, we are looking at share aviation, road, share rail, maritime, all those nominal boom numbers are winner. Against 12. And then as you can say other policies then housing 4 against 2.
Okay.
Now about infrastructure policies 19 against 17. We saw social policies 8 against 24.
Prof, but break moment. You see, I'm a person joining live on Facebook now. We do any day change. Say, figures here, Prof. Ebobo Suni no. Maybe a 2 screen or so. Enti or can say 57 against 12. Oh, Facebook live. We say 57 no NPP.
Good.
And 12 no NDC. Because of time, we don't have to believe as NPP the say na we say. Join us live on Facebook now. You know, you need action here. Until we are able to key policies and I say proposals are among implementing edit to acquaint based on sectors. Tinye Prof patching and say offer NPP manifesto now. About economy now, policies are Dr. Baumia proposing a 4. John Mahama are proposing 51. About the BT says sports development policies. Say ya good deals some sports. Problems are who you know. Dr. Baumia proposing 8 solutions. And now John Mahama proposing 10. About the BT says transportation policies are. Dr. Baumia proposing Mako 57 policies are. Obama according to John Mahama are proposing 12 policies so say about transportation sector no so akwenim. Prof yankwenim.
Okay. It's about social policies. And NPP proposing 8 policies. And NDC so a day 24. About public safety and security policies. Here 10.
This is NPP
and 14 for the NDC.
Okay.
About digital and technology policies. Me who say NDC for me for the 7.
Okay.
Say 6.
Okay.
Very close. Now environmental policies. Let me say no buy food and the environment. 37 against 22. In fact, Ahana who say foreign affairs, international policies. They mean who heard that of NPP 15. But now who will be UPSA or NDC?
Okay, that's a significant observation.
Good.
So sectors are offering in 15 sectors. At least one sector there. Well, NDC proposal one day saw a whole more problems no. And that sector near foreign affairs and international trade policies.
Good.
NDC can be reporting about foreign affairs and international trade, but you can find at least 15 policies.
is happy.
Dr. Baumia manifesto. Okay.
Let me say, I come here and say, I stand for corruption.
Exactly.
Nipa, Indiana, Mania Faso, and then who you know,
and now what do you
so feel with my challenge, you know, just so I know.
Sure.
You know, ideas.
If you are aware of any foreign affairs and international trade policy, John Mahama Kaya, and you capture that, you want to share that with us now.
We stand for corruption.
Academic exercise, na yenti, Facebook na fasa adwenkyerɛ.
All right. Nti you feel her. I feel you who so.
Yeah.
Tell me of document now kaya. he doubt kakra for who very simple.
No, clear more.
No mean share priorities.
Okay.
I feel about priorities.
Okay.
Ubia first chapter. Or say the topmost priority.
Tenye esine ni super. And I hear no pa.
No for NDC for say ni simani super. That of NPP.
This is happy.
In the entire economy in the first person say or stimulate businesses, create jobs with strong focus on private sector. To hear about pay
Dr. Baumia, you mean?
yeah, this what they who pass says our private sector no.
The Bujina.
Na apeja on mine.
Okay.
The whole manifesto in age than who are doing in
So for Dr. Baumia manifesto na who are doing baby and the Nijina pa kese pa ankurankura nyuma. Sebe ye be creating nyuma mama for aye.
No person.
Okay. Into private sector.
Private sector.
Okay.
Operation say era Kufado the manifesto the man. Ufa manifesto na ade shimu kana pa free education.
Okay. Central theme.
You can identify manifesto way a free education policy. Although other ones will. To win them who say no so no son of person
This
or you
is happy FM.
transportation no who say
Policies will do so.
good because private sector and so will be brave.
Yeah, that's true.
I feel about mama we raja mama
And also
great ideas.
priority areas, you know.
4 5 6
6. Okay.
also person really so harsh
Amochire.
I watch o man into person say resetting economy minor or say also ensure microeconomic stability just my sikasem ne or minor who den on as for no enko yi to say stable it me gina and then say or
And I see the corner any much now.
we have been to the
Prof, chere my dear. You need choice.
restore physical and debt sustainability.
Yeah.
Yes, some fiscal mostly spending.
Okay.
Some taxations.
Okay.
Yeah, to a tier and
Okay.
Now for person yeah na debt a car I'm on mine. First I'm on mine. On mano a stable.
Okay.
We also person restore investor confidence. Yes, on mine no more of those sick be well man.
And I'll back to mess now, Okasi NPP Akritina. He talks about the fact that multinational companies relocated from Ghana.
Good.
And you can find the corresponding focus Obaba restore investor confidence. Interesting.
I didn't know you're so interested. Go for fun on you need sad now about you free. You're not got to about Konakuya.
Okay.
Or say economic growth and decent jobs.
Yeah.
This
Economic
is
growth
happy
and decent jobs. The top will be our priorities. How on be no. And also be a question.
Yeah.
Each of Ade Opesa Oye. And the implementation of the priorities,
Okay.
a whole and the discussions,
Okay.
the
Just as you said, sir, nipa bibi betimi afa wani so in these two documents, the producer aboye nkakra na ose offer a foreign policy, for instance, you will find that our page 191 of NDC's manifesto.
Page
191 of the NDC manifesto. Also, that contains the foreign policy of the NDC.
Great.
Yeah.
Great.
And he's helping me with exactly what is there.
Good.
Na
So we can amend that.
Exactly.
Good. So we'll go there.
Accounting policies.
So let me say, implementation of the priorities. Enemy.
Yeah.
The MDC, MPP, and the NDC.
Say, me media si me ni so say me pese me yeni. Na kwan ya me be fa so ayeni ana. Okay. Faiko.
Enti sana wo ha.
Okay.
Na emre ntina agi ye fa baako deɛ
Okay.
ne wie later on and yes
Babefa.
baako
Ɛkwan da hɔ, Prof. Ɛkwan da hɔ.
nti yɛnsa to the NPP
No
some
problem.
de na wɔde to dwa first
I'm doing a bar actually. NDC, I could NPP by
Anyway,
NDC.
so we'll pick the first one. Later on yeah pick another time so mmerɛ any bebree
Okay.
first one also percent or sustaining and expand Ghana's rebound economy to me say me 5 ɛwɔ hɔ
Number of commitments.
I
Okay.
have called the 5 not the buy
Okay.
na divya me ka say pursue fair analysis for measurement
Etum.
ɛto ho
Okay.
asɛm ɔka biara no sɛ na ɔpɛ sɛ ɔka nka na asɛm no tra
Is Happy FM.
ɔsɛ ɔpɛ sɛ ɔaccelerate the growth and expansion of the economy how many years
4 years.
what 4 years
So the target is within 4 years, or be accelerate the growth and expansion of the economy. It's also interesting, sir. Okay, Nyoka Fekanina, he uses the expression Ghana's rebounding economy, which means that the economy no if you say
ɛto no
and you come
sustain
down, obe sustain it, and you come down or say obey further acceleration, which means that rebounded, but obe mana a
Content.
Okay,
good
and obey it within 4 years.
within 4 years
Okay.
nti sɛ wosi manifesto ho hia wa wotwɛn 1 year sɛ sɛbi yɛto aba ma no na ɔba 1 year wohu hwee 2 years social contract
Now is a wedding intro. I don't know. So okay, so be within 4 years, and I still 4 years. I come sika semai.
sɛ ɔka ne saa to hɔ a ɛna wɔmfa bi a hɔ na mɛka sɛ wede menye ndi anaasɛ that's why we want everyone to be fair in the analysis owie na ɔsɛ ɔbɛ achieve and sustain an average of 6% growth
Wow, an average of 6%
6% growth
economic growth.
yes the same saying was 4.7
4.7.
as at the last figure
Okay, that's quite bold.
yeah
From
why sitting a target of I think 3 point something or 2.7 or so
okay,
as of now
you're 4.7.
4.7
And I was saying to about the manner economic growth no be pejemu to averagely to 6%.
6%. So the target to her. Now, increase public-private partnership PPP. Or can increase, remember who target? Time didn't know, I shall.
Okay, so one cut target just say
No.
one trading one target time to no.
May I expect to say, or better so, also obey increase it. What is the proportion of the increase?
Is Happy FM.
So currently no public-private partnership ne pempens what is saying and also be increase we increase from here to here and on one chere
One who are
okay
but it says and also says we expect say Udbeba. The one farmer any problem, but then we want to see say we can measure you based on this in terms of
I
that.
can who say beboa e ma yetimi ho do
Say echo saying na ko we saying.
because I okay or your public or by no increase public-private partnership. Now, two companies spend money are buying ISR partnership now. But you catch us within the bushes. Because one train, one more for measurement to be on to.
This is one first thing you want to cause.
I was
Yeah. The father won this MPP. You question. Many now for Ghana.
Yeah.
Also, can't tax. Tax amnesty.
yeah,
Or the veto.
there be
Also flat rate.
flat rates.
Rate no. One can rate.
There be
Amnesty. Okay, period. So amnesty also start with period.
yeah.
And you know we expect say or the tag better
Okay.
target. Okay, amnesty. Now can say next month. We need year 1 month time after my election. No, remember amnesty. Me what tax was me go to amintia.
To say a strategic in
It be a strategic.
Okay.
It is so yeah for other obvious reasons. Tell me say you can leave it like that. And of far establish independent fiscal responsibility council.
yeah.
I do it then or the best.
How important is that, Angaza?
To me,
Fiscal responsibility.
act.
First of all, that day.
And say or can percentage view or say you see car your budget no. So ube spend there. I will say we very careful say spend beyond threshold. And also spend.
This is Happy
It is say you are 5%. every year no be spend this sikana and copy beyond certain revenue stream line the amano.
Okay, say bia afi sika dodo a yebegege no. And say ne yebe spend no. Ebro
Of the previous
105% of afi twa mu sika yegege.
good.
He said ne no di sika bia na. So Dr. Babuya be president sika bia ban spend bia no. And say ebro afi twa mu sika yegege through taxes.
Good.
And no ye de solve them for
And now you're prudent
okay
in your management.
show sika semi
Someone spending beyond certain threshold. 105% and extra 5%.
sa
Yeah.
chirimu na me 105% no I thought it was
5% your year increment or the say 10% increment and I 110.
okay
2% and I 102, so that's increment. But from so
na
I
reverse
really say so we could have written 5%.
Okay.
But them say it's okay with this. Sir, adiano one can't mean show home so observe it.
okay
I was so my independent person no ba no be so be wow now we're making sure so what they kind of so into person set is council no
okay
on be regulate sir and making sure say encore beyond that now if you say create the policy to create new jobs okay for also be training 1,000 youth
1 million
1 million youth in digital skills and this I feel call 1 year 2 year now who's what training 10 2 year 2015
omiti target
again the next year also but be okay chairman draw to go by then also 1 million youth
wow
or credit target or in fact I must say every as it might not be any individual target in I mean as a target
okay
but every point be measurement
okay
I've also been creating jobs through private sector. How be creating jobs? Nto can say sustain and create jobs through the private sector. To be creating job through the private sector.
okay
Now for job through tax amnesty.
and that is in tandem with the focus on the private sector as a priority
Good.
okay
No, yeah. I say tax amnesty no. So your more sa program na ba several kutia taxa and then me the tax kana me kwa kutia mintia scanner de be adwuma by time the adwuma na e be ma so man crofos be for adwuma that's another way the thinking we also obe create jobs for artisans into share every aspect of your life
Happy FM.
into this manifesto.
okay
Even artisans cry for say, but don't call make it job among them. One father do unto anyway.
okay
Good.
and I want to okay later be able to say how we criticize jobs now artisans but back to the creating jobs through the tax amnesty program no what kind as some Dr. Baumia can specifically he indicates the fact say ohopi says our tax amnesty will be plowed back into expansion of businesses and recruiting more. But one chere measure bia or they be ensure say beneficiaries of such tax amnesty will indeed plow back and expand and recruit jobs. Me wonder say ebeye one of those ye kane keke and I say ye betimi a penny no measure the implementation of this very promise. Because send you all can matches I say memo tax amnesty, but I can only trust that most so says canon cause mutiano would the baby mojumem. There is no guarantee say a bit translate into job creation and indeed expansion of businesses. And I'm a
It's a very fair question. Let me say Medical say manifesto itself, no.
Yeah.
Yema all parties need credit. All credit. Untimi fani opesu na and shame.
Okay.
You can give highlights for. But we just said last time present.
Dr. Baumia.
I'm saying would have been a fair grounds for some of them, some of these, but they'll be also no question be brave.
Okay.
But me feel say in terms of this tax amnesty now, the wisdom in this.
Okay.
Me from a layman point of view.
Who you layman?
All me can say. Say, who could your tax?
Yeah.
Now you catch us say a tax war. What it means is that
Why savings?
why savings into your pocket. As to how that savings will translate in recruiting more people, that's where your concern is.
Exactly.
Also, about COVID, a chiche is ma okro, we bring out the bar by so boss say, what track here now?
Exactly.
It must say now bit you. It's a fair judgment. Yeah. And I think the right measures, I'm sure, all Kasadi, I'm sure so in his thinking or how of it might track it. Because when you go to GRA, so go to your tax, NASA on records, also to your 10 cities, no about name say Fakofia. So records no.
Yeah. It's a bit much as a way beneficiary.
Okay. And I can track you. Say, performance and our financial status, I should see an improvement. Because that's the only time I can see number of our improve the finance. So tracking this can be very easy.
Okay.
Because the chair will be record. Okay. We'll call the next one.
You'll call the next slide.
Also, in terms of
Prof.
yeah.
You know what it is.
I appear down corner room sisi a wo Prof wa ha eja wo Prof na eja mo de nsa to nsa ye mo na let's go to the next slide.
It's
analysis, comparative analysis of John Mohammed's manifesto and that of Dr. Baumia's manifesto. Prof said obesande the analysis of GTP and so aba na yetime de miensa ni nyina ato nsani ni Prof yankoso.
the third one also create SME jobs with introduction of the SME banking or the sadi banki or be establish it na omama tonton bojo anyama na sefona enya ejuma. We sure there was a counter in the NDC manifesto. Also, we created women's bank. In fact, in the two manifesto, one we created two banks, but we created one.
Okay.
NPP will created two banks. Mineral Development Bank
and a SME
bank.
Okay.
No, we also created one. Good. Now the way say mineral industries, more who target employ more lawyers for legal aid. So I'm saying lawyer only how.
So and you see, we should create SME jobs with the introduction of the SME bank now. It appears Dr. Baumia actually acquire or cast or creative jobs in the previous slides in Obeyano.
Good.
Is that the
because now or the system mark and to say the focus
or
creative job to the private sector. Now just so my private sectors for no a big creative jobs.
Okay.
When we say employment, yeah, the benefit so say a buy also funny pa and acquire say Nigerian. But a buy can create an environment for other sectors to employ other people.
That's true. Private sector is the engine of growth.
So we focus on it.
Okay.
See, need the BRC about buying so boss a change also funny pa. He can obey to create environment, It's possible. And to hear say obey national security, cyber security workforce development program, recruit more special needs teachers.
Okay. Okay.
Into or factor more fiscal disability.
Yeah.
Into no so such just no more. They are special people.
Yeah.
And they can take one can number be fa. So major no.
Okay.
Maybe I'm here. Into say one policy piano, priority piano. At least you get one measurement. Now create more job through tourism, creative arts, sports. How is it? say yes sir tough we man for number ball
that's so tough
na say omu to kwan discover creative art support business to drive and accelerate job creation. Ahana is so interesting. Say, the next law, support business and drive and accelerate job creation.
Youth in seafaring.
Youth in seafaring. Oh, it's away.
The last but one slide. Okay, I see youth in seafaring. No, no more. Maybe no copuana.
Hold on,
about creative jobs.
I think so in that space.
Yeah.
The minimum the that idea to my to be fair. Until the other one say create job creation by I do a person here on call the next one now. Watch show your person here.
Let's go.
Now,
but you call the next slide, please.
About the next one, in fact, it does me break. Therefore, Marco, or refer to a creative jobs.
Okay.
Also, be cut 3%
of GDP.
For expenditure. Size can call it's about 30 billion.
Okay. Ghana city. Now the Benny say all the time it's expenditure and a switching your revenue. And the Biana
is
and the more to finance the various projects. So all cartia and city in our expenditure as an expense.
Okay.
Nemo baby I was so the redirect towards the private sector. In Sejumi bi o hwa na say I was sister no a call into the private sector na obetwen yeska e the recruiting crofo. One, sa PPA no private sector. Semi wo projects. Semi ye temamoto we kwan. Na me abai me yeska 100,000 fine ya.
Yeah.
Me call into PPA.
Okay.
Semi sika 50 cedis say 100 cost. 100. No me 50. Private man bar or the 50 bar account. Na 100. And the project no. Into man spending 100.
Okay.
We spending 50.
So I don't know how say 3% of GDP is overcutting from government expenditure.
That we involve more direct into the private sector.
I see.
So the private sector will be empowered. Or the others can the question. Am I funding? Me find say obetoi private sector and say kokosi hostel mami.
Okay.
Hostel no. Me have a seed capital ni. But don't year over a period no. Say me the 100,000 me kosia I'll be paying you off bit by bit. To me fast sika kese no em kuro for amount.
Okay.
Na mo ye wia me tia o me spread it into my hojome. Than say me kuku skanya so the amount.
But isn't there a certain level of concern because the private sector is largely profit driven, and private man be obi ni sika e ba be ya buying project bia no say project no e be generating revenue.
This is
Most likely the private sector man will price service na facility no in a way of recouping the investment. Can we be sure say ene Dr. Bame president na on the private sector AC hostels the hostels will be affordable for Ghanaians, especially with the introduction of the private sector in this very equation?
Very good question. Let me say your project appraiser.
Okay.
The projects, any project be various analysis there.
Okay.
A train crowdforces to say, me having the Sika project, me especially cost more than Sikana all the man, so that other family, no project, no. And I also called you Sikan so ban out there. I don't expect as Sikano, a bit the same.
Yeah.
Of course, some was can be a second. Many of them say, yeah, and so me say, assume it, say, until I expect an increment. But then, what do your cost and benefit analysis? now project in a year, if you have a discounting, you can discount how much over the period to now, or how much I also could share between two over the period.
Okay.
And we have something we call MP, net present. We do all this analysis. I am sure they have done the analysis and they notice how much and what's a cost in their budget.
Okay.
I will say cut it off. That's why this figure.
Good.
I feel say using our tried and tested gold purchase agreement to stabilize the economy. I know person the signing or the creative in it's a gold purchase agreement. I whole sense be brave. Maybe another time we can.
We have to scrutinize that policy because
a
lot of Ghanaians were doubts as to the effectiveness. You catch it say you do good for oil eba. Now eba will reduce the cost of fuel. And now me know say Ghana fuel na be there dance say from the time you do good for oil buy. Petrol prices have not reduced. Now he's moving a step further. Say, or the gold now, sa principle now about the short up in currency. I'm a Ghana seed, I stabilized. Prof, what do not say? Say, how does a country or the nisika koko eso nisika sene ema etimijina? Now, a sustainable especially when you are dealing with the commodity, the prices and static on the global market. Gold prices still drop it. Gold prices still cost roll. And you're smart to say, you be no send Dr. Baumi advantages many.
And say a dear quiet new thing.
Yeah.
I think it's one of means everyone textbook or kasi everyone textbook.
Yes.
But idea is say in finance and economics, maybe gold for oil. You have control over new producer.
Which is the gold?
Which is the gold. So gold, yeah, no control.
Are you sure we have control?
Oh, in terms of prices, we don't. But the quantity too, no. Your control.
You need controls how? Because it's among the Nana or Safuma for can baby more. You're too good no figure you crow a hano. Far less than figure you if you cry gold free Ghana. So it's like on Ghana and paper no. You exported this ounce of gold. But go to the receiving country and the figure they are quoting far above the originating country, gold that we're exporting. How do we have control over the gold when the situation is like that?
No, we can't control in terms of production.
Okay.
If you are looking at figures are NCNE.
So production, be able to turn out the figures must reflect.
Good. We don't make sure that the mechanism what's idea now be say
exactly
and I may try explaining
what I
attend to answer now product to be a commodities no you be oil we don't have control into a crazy so our netters we they be the good no dear me fans yankasa tuno dodo I mean my commodity. Now, anytime a better currency so no, they be able to waste and minimize it in parts.
Okay.
Into your percent or ma dollar near the coffee or your banner. I'm not doing. On my Yamia who say about 3 billion or so annually and you're spending in bringing crude oil to the country. Okota ode dollar
in a cotton.
Dollar is soon aquachi. You need control dollars. You be there.
Yeah.
Into so pequambia say or kotosa when all Sunday bray and fan concoto. And the sadia, my main kotachi me gold. Into mean for policy be sent from gold famra. Into a bus and a my reserves on gold no because you can be or did the ideas of record exchange.
Yeah.
In my practical example.
Okay.
Your person say exchange rate if equation him.
Okay.
That's the whole thing.
Okay, so inquiry say one city to dollar.
Oh, and one go for oil. Then I'm an answer. Oh, yeah, funny say, oil. Oh, we say I'm on 70 per barrel dollar one, and a gold 50 per ounce. Yeah, for two figures. So the oil 100 barrels never. How much for a say? 7,000.
Sure.
70 times 100. It just say 70,000 to bring in 100 barrels of oil.
Yeah.
And a gold so say market in a year 50. See we divide this figure now 50 by 70 no. And so we have 140 grams of gold. So multiply 140 grams, 49 grams by 50, we have 70,000.
Happy FM.
Okay. So what have you done? You are giving 400 something grams in exchange for oil. I want for sika.
Anto.
I don't go.
The $1 no embe critical. Now then I use so the final product oil no.
If you are starting to how many goats in Kenya? So we extend over a period that you be 20 up to them so much
Impact
Kenya.
Okay.
But that's the mechanics, that's how it works. That's it.
But how do you translate that into currency stability? How do you use gold to stabilize your currency? It's the same principle.
It's the same because I say no correction dollar and cotton gold oil because we chase dollar no. We see that also 80.
But in the case of currency no.
This is
What they show up with currency and yet oil nkwana the dollar koto. What the dollar turn near ma bebre. What the gold eba be so usidi na snare. Ebe day na wetimi use gold in all other aspects of trade apart from oil.
Intuition bill.
Yeah.
Dodo sign na metade dollar na koto pa.
Okay.
And we also saw about 3 point something every year annually. Constant eba. I feel we are also TC identity on fast sign on it. Some prince I am working for on confirm if you are
Okay.
It could work for other areas. Like I said, my name will be calculate to tell me the value of gold. Oh man, now if I will more. Possible. It cannot. The idea is that let's take off equation foreign exchange rate in fuel. I feel here. Young sentiment for the rate of consumption for foreign products. Yeah, they are high.
Yeah.
Tiansi one for two. And then you could do rice. Perfume. Any perfume so. Timi also cost sa. Dollar yeah. Sound their call.
Uncle told you about gum.
You hear travel this one. Yes, Uncle said, dollar never cost so. The more you keep saying this, obi only dollar no. Obekoto. They are question them. No keep it. Because what they say, call you, but what take
speculation
into a lot of factors and a mass happening.
Into ususu say you betimi aye successful see the gold ebe subsidy nasne.
Me did be no very positive. You analyze the cost and benefits of no EBR. Now for what one more. Better so we will be two and more than so one to cry.
This is Happy FM.
So what try over a period, not who say in cool year. There's nothing wrong with about watching.
Especially when this policy is a novelty. You won't find it in the economic textbooks. As to whether you bet me enya ahotoso or so a ehun sunsun no konkoye bibia yintimi nsomu no is also another matter.
As I my minister we see how we say.
Oh yeah, Prof. No, which minister?
I am no say the bill ya there.
Yeah.
For implementation. In fact, idea about later on in your you have major manifesto implementation and evaluation mechanism on the atoto.
Yeah.
So one show how obey na Mr. Koto
Exactly.
So it's very important say everything now you know.
What
na for we as na obe assess one kasa dia waye over time and a boama.
And yes, be kasa keke.
This is
Prof, progress.
Yeah.
Let's go back to now we say mo.
So
amanfo busa say papa ben ne ne kasa nti ya intermittently no na wa switch kakra na amanfo hu prof na ho ofe. What did you studio nti ya be ne sa na che say prof ne da so sa pepe nti se bia me busa question na follow up na prof ya no na ya the prof atoso na yetime hu no. Let's go back to the slides and continue with details of commitments, you know. So you feel stabilizing the currency by gold, you know. You're introducing a flat rate tax system in Ghana, and I refer to Estonia as an example.
Estonia as an example. Always you learn from the best practices.
Okay.
Into the also to conquer Estonia.
Yeah.
Maybe
they have one of the best public service structure.
Okay.
Yeah. And in terms of technology, I had a government revenue no so much anymore.
Okay.
Yeah, much anymore.
Also, okosia bibi wo ho. Na okosia ne say e ho no nya flat rate. Near which your tax bia no rate.
Yeah.
Your system no. I'm so no ye use. It's progressive
rate.
Do our no which you less any day no over the years. Open source system kakra.
In fact, is that the general principle of taxation? That the more you earn, the more you pay, and
there were different types of taxes.
Okay.
Regressive one will be brave now, two grand will be brave.
By any are largely progressive.
Okay. The other ones be or but predominantly no, this is what we know.
Okay.
Into now your brain is a bentina obi ya dia no be some dentina Jerry from here say on my your tax education our form
no correct.
I dey minim no. Obe say some years ago Kohubi Kotra store shop ano some kotutu shop.
Yeah.
Obe kai.
Yeah.
Obe continue
Ekoso. Yeah.
Tiasia. Enye.
Okay.
One.
There's a Jerry phone in Tiasia and I say one more we see channel no Montiasia.
No Jerry will quite say obe shop so tia. The yen Tiasia say another mama kotutu shop adana. Maybe there could be other ways of doing that.
Okay.
I came to do.
Sure.
Based on only panning the last option Ben said obey sadno. The maso on policy say no one can some be. All the two just so many increase on revenue obekai.
Yeah.
Recently.
Yeah.
About 22 something or so, 2.something% BB. Target the more no much beyond that. It will show a budget.
Okay.
The media budget. Or say revenue or increase here, not T expenditures.
Okay.
Not the T expenditures. You could share interest rate more, you did your Mokakosro
Because of the DDP.
so much is money. Tenku Siasa, Osama Cosro, so
Okay.
revenue so cost because Jerry force increase our target.
Okay.
Good work deserve more work. So to me, you more.
To exceed target, increase the target in amount.
Also, we increase it.
Okay.
The revenue part. Until you know, and the bar said, on the to just say about 13% of Ghanaians in your tax.
Yeah.
You're behind the tax bracket. You see, and you sky your client.
Yeah.
On your calculations, on you say your money per flat rate no chia or business coming more than say and bitia.
Yeah.
Other people will be disadvantaged because no chia can say so be chia ketwa or flat no chia ketwa be the same. But the wisdom in this is say with the progressive tax no and say no chia na I will bring over share NHS.
Yeah.
levy. Your COVID.
Yeah.
Your break it down. Now CSS coming now we are terrorism we are. We are signed a calculated 15%. We are cut to scale also with you because it's a double tax.
Yeah.
What the first one? What's an equal 50? I said I cut to. I said what's a tax now. We bring something. Sally vinu one say ne COVID VAT ne every tama utia na eding. Your characteristics be your tax on.
Okay.
Tax must be equitable.
Okay.
Tax must be convenient.
This is
Tax should be simple.
Okay.
And some attribute with me.
Okay.
Your charters also you sign your money. And you're simple in your bedding. Sadly, I mean flat tax rate, I mean flat.
Now, it's a flat rate, responding to equitability.
Simplicity.
Okay.
The convenience. And then some people now into shiny a yellow now they are money. Now, yes, sir, already your debt to GDP ratio a cost over the period in 70s, 80s.
Yeah. Your cost World Bank threshold no cry.
Good. And a bar down. To 70.2. And I tell people, you can't say a cost rate, a good saying. But the point is that the other countries are all 200% still surviving. The issue is that your ability to pay.
Okay.
Any problem.
Okay.
And see, SRC borrows can be brain.
This is
I will see enough revenue. I meant to borrow.
A flat rate in the enough revenue.
Per estimate no. Eche say now omo ana omo ntiase omo ana nye convenient won't mean to journey now bit me akose e say e calculate a whole one of figure bi anto
Come back we say flat rate no on share and share percentage you cry or charge you bia
Estonia also to 20 20%
20% flat rate.
Estonia.
Okay.
So much rain we do onion tray and amnesty days in some country. That's there. I mean, who say one boss? It be almost rate, but Betuja, if you're in the president, Betuja. But
at that point, when if the rate is unbearable for Ghanaians, and never Ghanaians and for
me per estimate no.
Me who expect to say the cost will be great
because man never for my you end up bringing more people to the tax state. And the best I don't know why you estimate a reader down. What you figures are eba massive the other way to journal almost this one nebeba.
Okay.
The bottom line is that mad debt to GDP ratio and cost.
Okay.
That's the reason.
Okay.
Because I just can't
and no never deal with your debt to GDP cost.
It is one because one of the revenue Bobby Brea we don't go borrow scarf for money. Castle borrowing is bad. We borrow for so many reasons. But we could borrow also for reasons they could borrow. And say it could be one of the ways. Okay. I ever say ever.
Prof, I'm for tea, I'm for her party. Me person me na making come on for messages ni bia omo dia ba na unim God na saribedi akon.
God on.
Or a journalist, a very good brother of mine, Utie.
Okay.
Now, also my greetings to Prof. Also, with share we Papa. God, and thanks for doing the listening in area. Also, be to join in with thoughts, no comments, nothing. Yedi, ayan kumoina, my brother Kankan, Wadrinchra, Wedikan, Ediaba, na Yamama Fonso Ate. If you have questions for Prof, be to me, Ediaba, na Yedia top Prof, Nimina. Yaje na no ya na ni chirichiri mu ewo eho na me ko Facebook yi na me sanso kasa obetimi ebe WhatsApp messages nso aba na makenkan dia ma 0594051145 alternatively messages no obetimi ede afa ho no mo dia aba na makenkan ni nyina ede ama na Suleiman Kwenu say bibi to be honest all the foreign policies of Baumia are horrible. All our foreign missions are being sold because of this government excessive borrowing. So it is not true. Say all our foreign nations, and I said, your embassies are all of them are being sold. That is not true. We have a case in point. We're dealing with one of such issues. Let me stick you to the facts. Now let's not create impression be a entisa. And he continues to say, it is as a result of the government's excessive borrowing. We can't pay our debt, hence our properties are being sold. Don't call me outside there. So sad. So Baumia should keep quiet. Bawasaba said vote for okay. Bawasaba and no dear here try God wala tolia ti say Mr. Bibi, between the economist in your studio there and Baumia, which of these two people are practical economists? Because he isn't sounding so much nationalistic to me. Well, that's a matter of opinion. Question is, but do you understand the issues? Osmanu, I would say gold for forex will go a long way to help stabilize the city, because instead of paying with forex, you will rather give gold. Nah, I think so. Okay, so Osmanu, Ede Onone die Abba. Na Obi I responded to Osmanu I responded to an earlier message free Suleiman Kwenu Hobai. I'm correcting, and Osmanu says that is not true, referring to the fact that it is not true, say all our machines abroad are being sold. Paul Casey Sebibi, let's be truthful to the people of Ghana for once. Thus, there was never 4 or 5 years of doing so. Doomso started in 2014 and ended in 2016. But for cheap propaganda value, this dishonest NPP have kept hammering 4 years of Doomso. Now, in their deceptive manifesto, they have extended it to 5 years. How more diabolic can these people be? Having said that, was Doomso Mahane's creation? They want all of us to forget that under Kufuor we had an excruciating 1.5 years of doing so, which the then President Kufuor failed miserably to solve. If Mahama hadn't solved doing so before Kufuor came to power, I bet my last penny the whole country would have shut down completely, given the empty-handedness we call president today. Okay, so Paul Casey brought us one quite long one. Bra Kickles or say good interview. Well, Prof, everything is swan, sir, but
Hana
Pajose
Okoni.
Everything is swan, sir. Inti Yambo Bosona, I don't know, say if you still want us to stay on the commitment slide and answer you.
No, I think we time.
Okay,
maybe a dozen. So
okay, so we can move to the next slide and answer.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
so in terms of time, we can.
I can spare the next 3 minutes.
That's fine. Then we can view.
Okay,
that's fine. All right, we can look at the tax. It's infra tax. Yeah. On the issue about the tax, let me say it's on the flat issues, and not person be introduced. But the idea is next time when you call into the NPP, NDC also tax that issue, because almost all account they are manifest on scrap it.
Scrappy e-levy, scrappy COVID-19 levy,
10% levy on betting and all of that. So that's the counter argument. All of them will be a fine way, sir. Now, because you taxing you so few also.
So I'm calling now.
The other ones are specified. Obey animal in a few. Almost a draconian taxes. See, maybe next week we will spend time and deal with those issues as well. Until here. No person about the flat rates, remember. Ways of improving and now revenue generation of Peseba. I feel say implement wide-ranging tax reforms.
Okay.
Reforms will be now will tie into the discussion.
Yeah.
But the last bit I say one time
interestingly, betting tax came under President Kufuor and Dr. Bawumia. How so we abolish the betting tax.
No, because I want to file one day and one file the other.
So clearly the betting tax is unpopular. And these two leaders are promising soon be here free.
Obeying a few.
But the personal opinion on this betting tax here, also say ye free wa ebeboa ekwan bi so ana say abeye ade a eka youth no more because omo no mo betting more. Nti yen hyɛ bi fa ho na emabunu no modwa no mo akoma mra fam ene wo mo so a wo mo ehunu yen plan yie no yen kan kyerɛ say be yie fo no mo to aba man it sounds like the politics
also for the person
and power that be yeah man power you see I
can form okay because on religious grounds for other reasons,
okay,
we into bet.
Okay, you don't support it.
I don't support them to bet.
Okay,
but this is a way of generating the revenue to the government and make the youth fine. That's okay. Okay, them say, I'm happy so me I get to because we can saw on J and I wake us up budget. In fact, it would have been a big issue. It's a big problem here. But too sure, every so be I get to so person betting tax. Also be harmonize Togo. And then
be harmonize your port, you know, to align with
Ada.
In fact, he mentioned Togo specifically. Who is saying?
I think sir, question beside said, Dentin and Crawford Kofanyum of Togo. That's the first one.
For Togo.
Dentia. Maybe I do high.
Of course, always.
Have you never found out about Maybe Ujani. Sir, we are Jana who said Oba fi not tetita. Also who the intia or bought it. No man a quine. Not for bound to you.
Okay.
It be a costro. Don't buy another for baby. My man can say Togo can say import free it's your tax. It's your maka crow. And you free aqua. So we can say for new manufacture. No me can say a dear oko faba be bo man no dear.
Yeah.
Or think he tax crayfish.
I didn't go out far by a bebo mine dear.
Every improvement. No imagine you say tax free. I was say at the point.
Okay.
That's what other countries say Togo. That's what they do. Nearby or mine I say for a bebo man. I think they don't pay tax on those ones.
I see.
But I'm say you perceive generating more revenue.
Is that not why, for instance, you listen to Mahama who says that a teacher forecast or mother bebbing in a Noyamuntia duty or home construction equipment name agricultural equipment se beba no se ne okay and then who be here mine good or no so proposes say obeyi import duty said that's our machinery and equipment no so and is that in tandem with what you are saying?
Yeah, I think me correct you be your person is next week. There are two issues I mean who in their manifesto I say one what draw my attention to. Sa policy no e wo hoda daw.
The way
say teacher for say obey tax a fee on car so on the balance for. You say teacher for on make catch.
You are sure about that?
I'm sure.
So
maybe what I correct it. I mean we are all learning.
Okay.
But that's what I know. Say
okay.
Sad na nye e ade da ho. And there was something in their manifesto say e be dem komo kakra about NVTI. Also be training artisan through NVTI. It's NVTI anyhow.
Okay.
CTVET.
Okay.
Council for something correct.
Okay.
Until I'm come back to look at because this are your man who say Uncle
NDC manifesto
so we training kola through NVTI. I'm go share TV that for us.
Okay.
So there's no NVTI in the system.
Okay.
And two, the year by year, few your man me who we are on the two manifestos now. One NPP manifesto look fine. In terms of the structure and as a form, the same as NPP now. Now readability, so person follow carefully. Me who say NDC for there no, some more key policy no, your bulletin of where you can read thoroughly to understand what they want to do.
Reader friendly.
Reader for the key manifestos. Okay. Not the main one. Okay. The key manifestos. Highlights. Very. Then
they call it the abridged form.
Okay. Okay. But I dare me say who can crowd who say tuning no table of contents. In
oh sir. Into similar one abehwehwe ba bia pese
can they be a youth manifesto. We draw money back attention. Then also table of contents no.
Okay,
you know, until you say be on bay we no on the beba abeshim, but through all the policies in there, no. I'm not really obre and son of whom your person can because also flip every page and son of whom your person can amount me follow and selling what content in Senate.
Okay.
Maybe yeah, framers and so on. We are making here now. On the whole,
yeah.
You say a man near Chichi. Near person conanim. The more than say, you for politics in farmer. You can't Senate now. In your amenity.
The NDC manifesto. No, so
say other one microphone the phone say.
Hey, if I found 10, I'll be saying microphone.
You said you too.
Yeah, GT. Alan Chamatin said manifestos in developing Ghana because the manifestos lack detailed plan as to how, or say your manifestos no largely your promises about a choir be fast wire na abedane and some fufro. But or no I generate policies with implementation plan. I'm a specific objectives and targets are all in fact results are all expected from some policies no de go no inti ni book no fa sector bia no or chere or identify problem now what chere policy proposal now what chere policy implementation strategy in fact policy implementation plan what the strategy about
source of funding
what chere source of funding now what chere the expected results by implementing that policy. Enti ono de was say ono kura plan.
In fact, I said I'm happy say omo anche nam dem a long time.
Omo de ne de omo launch omo plan first.
Which is very we expect the other parties to do the same thing. In fact, so when say a brama discussions no. In fact, I'll pick it next week.
Please do because we have to do an analysis of the three manifestos. At least omo dia be tudwa. Na yetini that to nseni.
It's fair.
Prof, I appreciate your time and every. Boadi nyankopon shira. Na eye de be koso sua de eye prof mu wo life mu de he. Be koso sua de ne atonsa from Professor Isaac Boadi Dean Faculty of Accounting and Finance UPSA. Why a comparative analysis of NPP and NDC manifestos. Na said it will largely concentrated on the NPP manifesto because it came first. Yabesa Jibrenia Kwakohe NDC manifesto Numunia policy proposals a room and how Yesusu say ebe solve Ghana problems no. Prof Medasi BM